Welcome everybody. My name is Ken Lovell. I'm the director of Coastal North Carolina FCA, and we are 1 week away from bringing you all out here back to Bear Trail Golf Club for the second major fundraiser we have of our ministry year. We have our banquet and then our golf tournament. This fundraiser does a lot for us to not only give us the operational money we need to operate as a ministry in our community, but it also provides scholarships to send a lot of our adult and student leaders to Black Mountain, North Carolina to get fully empowered in their faith to come back and lead in our FCA ministry environments throughout the school year. If you didn't know, Jason Humphrey, who is the owner of Down East Heating and Air, our title sponsor, he was once an FCA leader at Southwest High School. So who are you investing in this year that 20, 25 years from now is going to be owning a business here in our community that's giving back greatly and empowering the next generation? I get really excited thinking about that. But again, we're 1 week away. So join me here as we go out on the course and showcase to you all the different ways in which you can have some fun, but also give to the ministry of FCA. All right, so once you check in as part of your warm-up, you can come on out to the putting green, and as usual, for $5 per person, you can participate in our putting challenge. So from somewhere on one side of the green, you'll be putting to a hole on the other side of the green. It's closest to the pin, basically. And the winner, thanks to Down East Heating and Air's relationship with the Down East Wood Ducks, the winner will get a ticket package to a Down East Wood Ducks game, as well as some swag from the Wood Ducks. So good luck. All right, welcome to the par 3 fourth hole. This is our closest to the pin hole for the ladies. So if you do not like your tee shot on this closest to the pin hole, for $10, you can re-hit your tee shot only, to give it another run, another mulligan shot at getting closest to the pin. All right, welcome to the par 3 seventh hole for the men, closest to the pin, 167 yards from the white tees. What we have for you this year, since this is a closest to the pin hole, you will go ahead and take your shot. If you don't like it, then you can pay $10 per person to re-hit your tee shot only, and take another shot at being closest to the pin. As a reminder, for closest to the pin women and closest to the pin men, Down East Heating and Air, our title sponsor, is providing the winner with a free VIP package. That means that they will come out to your home twice a year, once in the spring, once in the fall, to test your system before that season's weather comes upon you, as well as an in-home air quality test. So that's all a free package for, again, the winner of the closest to the pin men's hole here at the 7th, or the closest to the pin women's hole back at the 4th. So good luck. Yeah. All right, then when you get to the par 5 10th hole, we got something new this year for you all. My wife actually made this wheel of fortune or misfortune, depending on your luck. So for $20 as a team, you can pick who you want to spin it. You'll grab this thing, give it a good spin. And in this case, you get a throw. You can see we have moving up 100 yards on this par 5 hole. You have to maybe hit with the opposite hand, though. Don't say it can't be done. When you get to the par 5 13th, you'll see that. We also have a danger here where one of your players will actually lose a turn, so now you're playing this hole with only 3. But everything else is good. You got a couple throws. You could pick a hole on the whole round that was your worst score, and you can actually take one stroke off of that hole. You got a mulligan you could apply to this hole, or you could choose any one of these. So it's dealer's choice, if you will, or spinner's choice. So this is the par 5 10th. Again, $20 gets you a spin for your team. Good luck. All right, everybody, welcome to the par 5 13th hole. Back again this year as Charity Golf International to host this hole as a contest sponsor. This is our long drive champion hole if you've played with us before. So Scotty Pierman is a world long drive champion that's going to come out and be with you all and entertain you all. If you remember these guys, they hit all kinds of trick shots, but ultimately what it ends up with is their best drive all the way down this fairway, some 400 yards. What you get to do then as a team, if you donate at this hole, is play that second shot, or play your second shot off of his long drive, and if you hole out that shot from the fairway and score a 2 on this par 5, you will win an all expense paid trip for 2. So you, the golfer, plus one friend, you'll have to arm wrestle about that within your team as far as who's you're gonna pick, but you'll get an all expense paid trip to Pebble Beach, California. That's flights paid for, that's staying in the Pebble Beach Resort, and then 3 rounds of golf to play the likes of Spanish Bay, Spyglass Hill, and the infamous Pebble Beach Golf Link. So what an amazing trip, and we really hope that for the first time ever in the 4 times we've had this charity out here to join us. We hope to see one of you actually hole out the shot. We can't wait. So typically what teams have done on this hole is donate around $200 a team. I've just looked back over the last few years. That's kind of been the average, so you can plan accordingly to come out here and participate, give greatly to our ministry, and take your shot at a hole out. We'll see you soon. All right, welcome to the par 5 15th hole. This has always been kind of our move up hole. In the past, we've had everything from you paying $20 to move up your tee shot 200 yards, to last year, my favorite personally, wearing the wig and hitting your shots. I still can't stop laughing at all the pictures from last year. But this year, our move up hole is a little different. If you pay $20, you get to move your tee shot up from the 573 mark at the white tees to the green tees, which is, we're going to say, is roughly about 473 yards. So again, $20 donation moves your team's tee shots up 100 yards. But if you give $40, you get to move up from these tees to these tees. So again, $20 moves you to the green tees, $40 as a team moves you to the blue tees. But if you go $60 to these tees, we're going to call this roughly around 273 yards out. Again, that's $60 moves you 3 levels up to where now your par 5 hole just got a whole lot shorter. But for those of you that want to do $80, that's all 4 of you donating $20 a piece. For $80, you'll move from these tees, 173 yards out as a par 5 hole, still a par 5. I'm wondering how many of you for $80 will move on up here and try to get that coveted 2 on a par 5 to improve your score. So can't wait to see you. So I hope you all are excited to come on out and give greatly. What we've kind of done is a little bit of math for you all. While it's $400 to play per team, or about $100 a person, right? If each of you come with about $100 each, if you have that capacity, then you'll be able to fully participate in all the things that we've just shared with you out in the course. You can give at every single hole, fully benefit from all the fun things that each of those specialty holes has to offer, but then also support what we do. So check-in will begin on Good Friday, next Friday at 7:30 a.m. You have between 7:30 and 8:30 a.m. to warm up, hit the putting green, participate in the putting contest, and then be ready to join us at the putting green at 8:30 a.m. We'll do our rules brief, little quick message, intro about our ministry, get us all on the same page for what you're here for, and then you'll get the rules brief from Kyle, the golf pro here, before you all head out onto the course for a shotgun start at 9 a.m. Join us in prayer over the next week. We certainly want the Lord to do what he always does, and that's bless this day with great weather so you have a lot of fun and don't get wet, right? So join us in prayer. Can't wait to see you next Friday. God bless.